Hello, hello. How's it going, friends? Hello, chat. Let's see who is here. ODM, hello, yo. David Forever, hello. Conan, Clownfish, how's it going? ODM with the 48th. Wow, that's a long time. What's that? 4 years? That's crazy. 4 years. That's 2020 August. Wow, that's a long time ago. So that means ODM subbed when we were trapped indoors. That year. Oh man. 2020 August. Crazy stuff. Ewan, hello. 765 RS Blue Alert, hello. Kabumomi, hi. JC, welcome. How's it going? Alright, let's get started. So today's client build. We're building a GAF 910. We've built a few of these on stream. And I guess this configuration in particular is not foreign to anybody. We've done a few of these like this. In fact, the same switches that we used for the Float 65 are the ones that we're using today. I actually had lubed those in preparation for the build today, but the Float 65 did need some switches to use, and so I was like, oh well, two birds, one stone kind of situation, and so it worked out perfectly. So yeah, those switches came out for the Float 65. I actually did the typing tests earlier today for the Float. Turned out good. And so we got our MX Blacks here, Lube with 205, and spring swap with 63.5 gram springs. Actually, these springs are from Canon Keys. Canon Keys carries these Korean stainless steel springs pretty good, in fact, in quality. Quality-wise, they seem pretty good. They don't seem to have much crunch or anything like that. And just using some regular TX films, we got some GMK WAP here that client sent out that we can use. And as you can expect, the key set being WAP, we also can deduce that the keyboard is also going to be black. We got some AP, TX AP stats over here. Just put them aside for now. And we got our keyboard. So, keyboard comes in its carrying case, as you know. Open it up. And so we got our MechLovin PCB, solderable, and with a daughterboard cable and some bump-ons, and then that's just foam. That's just a warning that the back weight can be sharp. Ignore that. And we got the keyboard itself. Just take that out. Nice taste, client. Well, so funny thing is, client did ask about what switches I would recommend, and I'm not gonna lie about that, right? I think we all know what we like here. MX Wax, just a good old classic. If you haven't tried them in particular, it's always a good thing to try. So you know, they don't miss in specific combos, especially on full alu. It's pretty nice, and it's just a nice and clean sound profile, I think. That said, there are many other options. GAT switches are pretty good. There's a lot of long poles out there that are pretty nice as well. So there is always a variety of things, but I think if you haven't tried a good MX Black build, it's always kind of nice to give it a shot. And so I wrecked that, and they were good with it, and so we went with that. So, so we actually today we have a multicolor weight GAF 910. So if I recall correctly, these were kind of special units made at some point. I assume they sourced this in the aftermarket, but it looks quite nice. Let me see, why is this my autofocus is being weird today. Oh, I see. There. Okay. I think it should be good. Hello? 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 Huh. Yeah. Okay. It should be focusing now. There we go. Okay. So we got our multicolor back weight. And a black back piece here with the GAF line art for the 910 TGR in the middle. I believe that's copper, not brass. And we got a copper badge for the top. So let's open it up because we do need to get to the plate. So the first thing we're gonna do is get a screwdriver and open this up. I've never fallen to FOMO, but this is the only board that makes me regret not entering the last round. The last round for this board was the polycarb one, wasn't it? There was, so I remember there was, the first time this ran, I remember there was silver and black. Came with the copper weight and the steel back weight for the Toblerone weight. And then there's been like some colorways that I've never seen really in person, but I know that there's some coated colors that Shuangmu kind of like released like within China, I think, maybe friends and family and whatnot. And then I know and then there's of course been the polycarb version, which was kind of like after the aluminum stuff ran. There was also some Vickery edition stuff, Vickery auction stuff. I know that ran sometime after the first round of aluminum ones. And then I think past that I don't really know, to be quite honest. There's kind of like a plethora of versions seemingly, and I don't quite really know. Not versions, sorry, but colors or iterations, but I don't really know past that. But I think black and silver are pretty much the main ones, and then polycarb. That's pretty much the three that I consider to be like the official sort of colorways. I know that there's might be like maybe there was like smoky or something for like the Vickery. I'm not sure, like smoky black, like polycarb, but I really don't know too much about them. Hello, Dr. Killswitch. How are you? Let's see. So, do you have experience with the MX2A switches? So this is actually my first time using the MX2A switches. As far as what is different about the MX2A is that they're just new mold equipment. Like, you know, they refreshed their molding. And they're pretty smooth out of the box. They're very smooth. One thing is that they the first release of the MX2A switches, I believe, came with the lubed version, which basically means that they would apply lube to the center pole of the bottom housing, so as to lube the springs essentially. And so they do come a bit like pre-lubricated from the factory. Sometimes the lube can be a little bit much, so sometimes the lube does get in the inside of the center hole part of the stem, of the bottom housing. So I personally think that they're worth lubing anyway, but some people have reported use of them stock, and they apparently sound pretty good too. So I personally think it's just kind of a preference thing, but I myself would probably still lube and film them. Just like any other Cherry MX switches, and especially spring swap if you don't like the specific springs that they use, weighting wise. So yeah, and also for consistency's sake, you can also lube the springs, right? So with oil. But that's pretty much the bottom line when it comes to Cherry switches, is that for the most part you'll probably be cherry picking the switches, and you'll probably also be doing some disassembly, lube, spring swap, film, right? So, alright, so take out the back weight like that. Take out these 4 screws that hold it together. Right? Then put it aside. It's pretty sharp. Hey man, have you ever used Osumis keycaps? I have not, actually. I have not used Osumis keycaps. Mostly because I personally haven't purchased any, and no one has sent me any to try. The coated ones are matrix coat. I believe all of them are matrix manufactured. All of the GAF 910s. Still considering buying the unlubed bulk ones from Gion. Well, Kabumoy, I think you can't really go wrong with it, but do expect to be modding them anyway. I think that's pretty much how it goes, but that goes with any Cherry MX. Like if you're buying any Cherry MX, I think expect to be doing the lubing, spring swapping, and all the good stuff. Yo, Mr. Poner with the 54. That's crazy. Also, happy fun day, Mr. Poner. Hope you're doing well. What am I missing? Oh, Viper, what's up? Raider, thanks for the prime. Appreciate it. I thought Kalam was the one who figured out that there are different factories. Is that right? Honestly, I don't keep up with factory lore, but if they are, then they are. I think as long as you... okay, so the way I saw it is, if you purchase through Shuang's like specific runs, then probably no problem. But if you purchase it aftermarket, then you do need to do your research and sourcing, figuring out where the source is. But yeah, I think it's a little difficult to really ascertain anything because it's not like, I don't think it's that well documented, is it? Maybe it is, but I just don't really keep up with any of that stuff. I'm okay. That's good. Good to hear, dude. Alright, so put these guys aside for now. So that's the bottom. So this is a top mount board. So we can, I believe we can technically also do O-ring, but we don't have an O-ring here. But top mount personally is what I personally like using for the board. So we need to take off the plate. The plate looks like it's a full alu that's been coated in some kind of powder coat gray. And it's very characteristic of Matrix Labs' finish, so you can actually kind of tell. I mean, you can actually tell that it's Matrix Labs finish from the bag that it comes into. They use like this specific type of plastic bag for their boards, and it's always like that. But it is just a plastic bag. Jay Murky, what's up? How are you? I'm doing okay. Doing alright. Flyback, hello. Ooh, Tascami, hello. How are you? Alrighty. So that's the parts for those things. I think I can just put these aside for now, so I'm gonna just actually do that. Actually gonna put these to the left side and put the board to the right side. Don't need these right now. Put this separately and alright. So take the PCB now. Also, Ratty Talo, 44 months, thank you. Almost 2 years. Crazy. Time flies, doesn't it? I built mine with a hard Duro O-ring and ended up preferring it to top mount. Oh, nice. I have to say I'm pretty pretty keen on top mount in general, and so I think O-ring mount, yeah, it really depends. Yeah, it really depends. Depends on the board, I feel. Some boards are pretty nice with the O-ring gasket. Like if you have the two options specifically. I think if you only have one option, then whatever, right? You just have to deal with it. You're losing in TFT? Do you know that I have never even played TFT in my life? I actually have like no interest in it. What is TFT even about? I know it's like an offshoot from League of Legends things, but I don't even know. It's like some strategy game, right? I actually don't even know what TFT is even about. It's like chess? Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm not interested. I am not interested. If you're more like a board game, maybe, but chess sounds like too much thinking. I'm good. I'm good. I quit League of Legends a long time ago. Actually, I pretty much quit when I was in college, and so like or right before, I think might have been when I was in high school. That was like a long time ago. Never played it again. Never regretted not playing it again. Played Dota 2 for a bit though, and then also quit that because I got sick of MOBAs in general. So I don't really ever play any MOBAs now. It's a lot of yelling at your screen because bad RNG, not much thinking. Oh, that sucks. If it's just RNG, then it is. Yeah, I can imagine that sucks. But I mean, I'm sure there's some skill involved. I mean, that's why it's popular and people play it, right? Okay. Let's just make sure it shows up. Okay, there you go. HANA 910 revision 2. It's already flashed. Bottom row, we'll do 7U and step caps. And I believe it should be regular layout for everything else. Okay, let's just make sure it's all good to go. Okay. That's all good. All right. Let's just test some of the keys here. It's more like strategy and stuff. RNG is basically gambling, and many folks love gambling. That's true. I mean, this is why people play gacha, right? Although I like gacha, but not because of the RNG part, but because like it's either like I know I play, for example, I play Genshin because I like the lore and the music and the gameplay. And I recently I've been playing ZZZ because I like the fighting game mechanics. But I don't really spend money on the games themselves. Like for the people who are like super addicted to pulling. That's a little much. It's a little much. Alright, that's good enough for testing these guys. Let's just make sure diodes are not sheared off or anything. Looks good to me. Okay, cool. Looks good. Alright, PCB looks good. Let's go ahead and do our stabs. Hello, Mr. Matt. How's it going? How are you? So we're gonna need spacebar and see everything else, right? So let's just get all of these guys. Okay. All right. So TXAP steps. So gotta break these in a little. Eggy Sando, hola Dio, ¿qué tal? Hola, hola. What's good, Eggy Sando? How's a KMac? I've heard about KMac, but I've never seen or typed on one. Has a very classic look, as you can see. It's very like sharp, rectangular. I mean, the only main unique part is that it's kind of like historic or irrelevant in the sense that it's just old. It's one of those like old Korean boards that kind of made its rounds for a while. What's unique about it is that it has a completely flat like side bottom, right? And like it's basically a rectangular slab with feet, so it just has these cone feet that prop it up at an angle, so that's why it's angled. And it doesn't have any weights, it's just pure aluminum, USB mini, you know, very old school. It's not too special actually, in the sense that it has, so it's like bottom mount for this one, I believe. It's not top mount, it's actually a bottom mount. So it feels pretty rigid for typing, and in general these kind of run a little hollow, so I think I do have some shelf liner in there. I think I have a singular layer of shelf liner or something like that, just sort of fill the space a little bit. So yeah, I mean, they don't sound or feel fantastic to be honest, but they look really good. Like they just have a very classic look to them. So that's kind of like what the appeal is. Not to mention that I guess they're just now like kind of old and they're a little bit of a relic of the past. But if you're thinking of like bang for the buck, like yeah, just get yourself something new, like I don't know, like a Neo 80 or something, or like a Cycle 8 or whatever. Yeah, I mean there's a lot more interesting and fun quote unquote boards are out there, and this is just like kind of like a old school item that's cool if you like that kind of stuff, and if you like the more boring look with the cone feet. But otherwise, yeah, it's just an old keyboard. The cherry branding is actually just a sticker. This is just a metallic sticker on it actually. This is a metallic sticker that just got placed on it at some point. I didn't do it. Somebody else put a metallic sticker on it. Is this an authorized or unauthorized GAF 910? I guess authorized, but I don't really know. It belongs in the museum just like me. Yeah, boomer chatting moment. Bring back cone feet? I mean, instead of bringing back cone feet, why don't we just phase out angled bottom keyboards altogether? No more angled bottom keyboards now. Just kidding. I mean, yeah, bring back cone feet. I mean, there need to be more people designing with cone feet for cone feet to be back. It's actually easier to design with cone feet because all you need is this like slab rectangular slab box with 2 holes that allow for the cone feet to be attached to. Right? Super simple. Super simple. Bring cone feet back. It's easier to design. Make your life easier if you're a designer. Return to bar feet, yeah, like the LZS and the LZGH also. So a collector's kind of board? Yeah, at this point, I would say so, yes. Realistically. Would make not much sense to get something like this if you're looking for better bang for the buck. Like with USB-C and programmability and all that. Funnily enough, the KMAC PCBs did use like microcontroller that could be ported. So actually, the KMAC is ported to VIA and QMK. So actually, I do have VIA and QMK on it on the original PCB, which is nice. My numpad is cone feet. Oh, nice. Is there some drawback to using cone feet? Aesthetics, and also I guess it would be that you effectively are using less aluminum for the bottom piece, right? Because if you have angled, you're essentially filling that amount of volume down there. But I guess other than that, it's just that it's simpler. Yeah, it's just simpler of a design. But I would say it's, I mean, it could be, there could be drawbacks with respect to sound maybe if you design it a certain way. I would imagine you can also probably put a weight on it, but yeah, the weight gravity would act upon is slightly different in the sense that like you now have a weight that's sort of angled this way rather than directly down, because in an angled case it's sort of like has a slant to it. But yeah, I guess sound-wise it could differ. I don't know how exactly, so don't really ask me that. Or at least I don't empirically know what the difference would be. I think that's the only thing. I think all the cone feed boards that we've seen actually are, they all have no weights actually. KMAC, 356CL DGE, DK Saver, King Saver, none of them have weights. What else had cone feet? I mean, there's obviously like a bunch of acrylic boards that had cone feet. What else had cone feet that I don't think I know a singular cone feed board that has a weight on it. Don't think. I'm trying to think of any, but I can't think of any. At least from the old ones, I don't think there's any cone feed board with a weight on it. There's a one-up division with cone feed and it was beautiful. Oh, cool. I don't think I've seen it. That's a cool nod to old style boards. Cute naming. Oh, that I took out too many wires. More than I needed, I guess. Yeah. He has the Winkey DK Saver and KMAC in New England and LZGH. Oh, nice. Those are nice boards. I too have LZGH. And DK. I guess we are the two cone feet owners in New England. Or in the Northeast rather. Technically New York, I'm not sure if I would consider New York New England. I remember that when I was living in Connecticut, people would say that and it's like, what the? It's like an offensive thing to say. I would not? Yeah, I would not either. What's the difference between JMV2 and JMV2C? You can look it up in the Keycaps thread, but the quick and dirty is V2C is F13, V2 is F12. V2CE has an internal weight, and the exterior part is carbon fiber. The exterior, like, back plate. What else? V2CE has O-ring capability as well as top mount, and V2 doesn't. It does not support O-ring. What town in Connecticut do you live in? I lived in Middletown. I went to school there. What's my social? My social is 123 420 0069. Goodbye, bank account. We got him. GG. Back to back is crazy. Is it back to back? Credit nuked as if it wasn't already. Can I get the first 12 digits and the last 4 digits of my CC? Oof. That's gonna be tough because not even I will remember that. Good luck. Rip to the actual person who has a social. If only, right? That would be crazy having a social like that. Like, if you had a social number like that, would you even advertise it? Because it's pretty dank, to be honest. It's too cool to not tell people. My mom memorized our account numbers. Crazy. I think that's kind of normal. I mean, up until maybe like high school, I knew pretty much like my top, like maybe like I knew at least like 5 of my friends' phone numbers and cell phone numbers, as well as obviously our home numbers, cell phone numbers from people. And yeah, I would say I actually remembered most bank accounts and important things. I actually remember all the numbers for all that stuff for a long time. I think it was maybe once I was in college when I actually stopped remembering things. But back in the day when people used things like address books and people actually didn't necessarily rely on automatically synced contact lists and stuff like that, people memorized people's phone numbers and account numbers and all sorts of things. People might not believe you, yeah, but it's just the way the world was back then. Like, you knew you were interested in you knew what you were interested in by knowing which numbers you actually knew by heart. Or sometimes you memorize your local Domino's phone number or something. I don't know. Exclamation concrete. I don't even remember my wife's number. I gotta say, I am not very good at remembering people's phone numbers. I'm definitely not good at it anymore. For a while I was okay with it, but now it's not. not very, like, I will like sometimes forget, sometimes remember. Diego, check the green message in chat. What green message? Hello. Garby with the raid, hello. Thank you for the raid. In terms of SSN, isn't it possible to brute force both the first 3 or the middle 2 because there's a method to madness? Yeah, right. Oh, that's not exclamation keycaps. That's not a. We can probably disable that one in a bit. How do you break your keyboard? Did you drop it? No, I didn't. Also, that's not green. Check pings? Pings? Oh, I see. I wish you had Gamari Dance and Devil Cat emotes here. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess someone could add them. Through maybe 7TV. The dance emote and the Devil Cat. I feel like Devil Cat's probably already around somewhere. Yeah, okay, I saw Drew. No worries. I mean, whatever. GAF still best 910 IMO. Cole's bruh might be the best bruh. I kind of agree with that. I think Cole's the bruh emote. I think that's the best, the better. I think that's like the best static bruh emote. Right? I feel like it's so expressive. Like you see it and you're like, yeah, bruh. Iconic, really, and Pepe yikes. Yeah. Do you still have your Jamie too? Yeah, of course. Of course I do. Diego, what's your command for keycap sets? You mean like on the keyboard? Or for what? Like keycap sets? Like, do I have a list of key sets? I don't have a list of key sets if that's what you're asking. Like, I just haven't made one. Oh, to redeem pick a set? Yeah, I don't have a list. You can like ask me in the chat though if I have something. Although client did send Wob if you wanted to look Wob, but we can do other sets too. Honestly, it's I don't mind whichever. You can ask me if I have a certain set. What do you want to see? I don't have every set, but you know. So excited for Blue Alert R2. Oh yeah. So for those who don't know, I will be running GMK Blue Alert Round 2 very soon. It will be running through Novel Keys and many other regional vendors worldwide. There's information in my server, in my Discord server, if you're not in it yet, but I guess just to kind of sum things, it's like it's going to be R5 bottom row. It's going to be, of course, beige and cream color for the base of the keycaps, and blue legends as well as accents. Then there will be a base kit. There will be an extension kit for additional like options for things that you might be using. There will be some novelties in that extensions kit, just like very few of them. Some window lock keys and things like that, right? Like num lock, scroll lock, that kind of stuff. And then there also will likely be a Hangul sub-legend kit. That was actually something that got approved very recently. That was actually not in the plans at all, but I did discuss it with vendors, and they were like, we think that it's feasible to hit MOQ. That said, I do need to work hard to promote MOQ, because you know, it's not like a lot of people are very fond of group buys these days. So hopefully we hit MOQ organically for everything. So there's that, and then there's also going to be a stripe kit. A stripe kit meaning that it's going to be like a blue accent row for the top row, for the num row specifically, not for the F row, for the num row. Is the Hangul sub-legends the same blue as the normal legends? Yes, they will be just double shot blue. They'll just be double shot blue on cream. Yeah, it will not be multicolored. Bubble window key? No. Not bubble window key. Bubble window key does not exist outside of Topre and like OG Cherry Palm, I guess. I think I've seen some PBT too, but I think OG Cherry tooling, but I don't think GMK has that at all. I don't think it exists in GMK. What did Mike say about rerunning Dolch? No replies yet on that. I think they're just a little too busy with other projects. Not to mention, I think they recently had like a meetup to run, so they've been pretty busy. Oh, Mr. Invis, hello. Long time no see. How are you? Haha, lamp. Diego, how goes the job search? I mean, it's slow, to be honest. I need to like apply more rapid fire. It's slow. I've been pretty much just getting rejections for now. So it's not going too well in that regard. I'm not even getting past the resume screening. So yeah, it's been slow. I think the hardest part is that I don't have extensive experience. That's always the hardest point for someone who is like myself, who just graduated from a degree. Not having professional work experience is a big minus, of course, like especially if people are looking for specific skill sets, right? So always rough in that regard. But I think outside of that, it's going fine. I mean, like, you know, I'm just trying to network, trying to get like, trying to learn new things too, for some stuff. I'm trying to review coding, trying to review like data structures, algorithms for the people who are into like CS stuff. I'm not like from a CS background traditionally, I'm from an engineering background, but I didn't do like computer engineering or anything. I actually in a different field. So yeah. Meepy, hello. Mr. Kupo, hi. What type of job am I looking for? I am looking for research scientist, image processing, machine learning, deep learning, computer vision. Anything associated with that is good. So software engineering is pretty much what is like going to be the bigger umbrella that covers that. That said, I am kind of open to doing data science. I'm open to doing data analysis as well. Although like I'm not like a statistician, so like I wouldn't be like a statistics expert, for example. I do know statistics, but I'm not like an expert on it. I didn't do like a very advanced degree in statistics or anything like that, but I do know statistics. Yeah. I checked the site as well. Okay, cool. I'll actually jot that down. Thank you. Oops. Okay. Hope you find something, dude. Thanks. Thank you. I hope so too. Last time I job hunted, I submitted like 90 or 100 to get like 5 hits. Yeah. It's been slow. I mean, admittedly, I've had some other things going on, and so I haven't ramped up the speed as much as I would prefer to. So I think that's honestly it's my fault for not speeding up on the apps process. I think partially it's also because I got scared that if I do get an interview, then I'll get like coding interviews, and I'm not prepared for them yet. But that's a thing that I should just be preparing for simultaneously. Did I hear Blue Alert Hangul earlier, by the way? Yes, I will be running Blue Alert with a vendor very, very soon. I just landed my dream job last week after an actual year of looking. Wow, that's crazy. Only about 2 months of unemployment though. Just hated my previous job and held on until they let me go. Oh, that's good. Well, I'm very happy for you. Congrats on the dream job. That's amazing. And I mean, glad that it worked out. Like, sticking to your old job while, you know, figuring out your new dream job is obviously the ideal case and the best way to do it. So happy to hear that. My dream job is Twitch chatter. I'm getting invaluable experience. Yes. Cap, you say that as a joke, but Druid takes it seriously. I'm saying it for reals. World's top Twitch frog. I'm sorry for offending you. Damn. Some people that used to be chronicling online chatters in XQC's chat ended up modding for people like... Oh, wow. That's crazy. They literally get paid a livable salary just to be chat janitors and OBS help. I mean, well, yeah, I guess I could see that. Oops. Sorry. Just drop the thing here. Okay, so let's open up the set of WOB actually, because the owner of this board is going to be using WOB, and so I should test the stabilizers using the same set that they're going to be using. Always. It's good practice. Wow, that's awesome. Great. Alright, so get that. That. Left shift. It's a work of art. Oh, well, the second tray is not too bad, though. It's just the top tray probably just got jumbled when I flipped it around or something. It's alright, it's alright. It's all good. Oh, I don't know why I got the long shift for, but whatever. I think GMK is just trolling us at this point. I mean, I think they do mean it with environmentally friendly packaging, and I really don't think they're gonna ever change that because of like protection laws in Germany, right? But it is what it is. I mean, I think their current packaging is actually a little better, but you know, it does still get kind of jumbled. Is that a fresh WOP set? Yeah, I literally just opened it. Environmentally friendly and good RME mutual exclusive? That's true. You're not wrong. Okay, backspace sounds good. It's been so long since I've been active. Hello, Gam. MX Black's on Aloe, the new hotness. Always has been. Hear me out, Diego. Does this hat have ridges? What are you even talking about? What does it mean to have ridges? I mean, if you want to ask about ridges, you could be asking J. Ridgy. But, I mean, if you're asking me, I don't think so. I mean, do you see it? Here. You can be the judge yourself. I don't know, man. I think it's just normal texture now. It's just, yeah, it's just their current texture, whatever that is. Seems fine to me. It's not something you can see on a fresh set on camera. Okay, then I won't bother then. You can't tell if there's ridges unless it's shined. Oh, forget about it then. Forget about it. Sorry, Drew. Ain't happening. At a very specific angle, and it's hard AF to see though. So what's the point? So it's hard AF to see. You can only see it at a specific angle, and you can't see it on the new set. So what's the point? Yes, it must be 0.0090069240. Oh, you got that wrong, Kupo. Come on, man. Come on. You got that wrong. Are you really a Twitch frog if you get 69,420 wrong? Come on. Lamp knows what I'm talking about? I mean, yeah, because you yap about it all the time. It's horrible, ruins a GMK set for me. Well, I'm glad because there's hundreds of people out there for whom it does not ruin the experience. Good for them. And too bad for you. But I mean, good for you too. You save money. So go buy something else. Right? As simple as that. If I don't know about it, I'll never notice. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Well, time to pray my Christian doesn't have it. Oh, what's gonna happen if it does? Will Drew even get to actually sell the set? Because he probably won't. Nothing since I got it for quote-unquote free. Do you get it for free for being an Onimaya pop? Wait, sorry, just kidding. You paid for the gift cards? Oh, it was the gift cards. Soren paid for it? Oh, okay. That's nice of him. That's nice of Soren. Oh, right. For the was this for the PCB? That makes sense. That makes sense. That's payment? Yeah, okay, that's fair. Hey, look, I paid you too, so you don't have any excuses. Even though it wasn't much. But it's honest work. One day I'll go back to that Keep Talk thread where someone sandblast or keycaps to bring the texture back and be brave enough to try. Yeah, Wodan also did it a long time ago and posted about it on, I think, on Distorty and on r/mechanical keywords at some point. Yeah, there's been people in the over the years who have done that. The sandblasting the keycaps to bring it to like close to the original texture. Yeah, there's a few folks who have done it. I mean, you just need the equipment to do it though. Diego, I'm cooking. What are you cooking now? Are you cooking with the stuff that that we've been talking about? Yeah, I am. Okay, cool. That's great. In case you guys didn't know, Lamp was very kind in helping out for Blue Alert related design. So expect some awesome work to be posted when that's ready. I might get a ring soon. What kind of ring are we talking about, Cam? Are you getting married? Congrats, Cam. Yeah, I was getting hitched. No. Okay, fine. Then I guess not. Come on, man. Don't. Were you baiting us like this? Really? Invite me as best man. Drua invited as best man. Drua would not show up because plane ticket too expensive. You know that the best man has to pay for a bunch of stuff, right? Just so you know. You know that, right? I'm not sure if you know, but you know that the best man actually has a lot of responsibilities and has to pay for a lot of things, including probably the bachelor's party or trip as well. Drew wouldn't know though. Drew wouldn't know. Yeah, you have to pay for the trip, and you have to pay for the gifts, and you have to pay for this and that. And if things go wrong, you're there to take responsibility. Being the best man is no joke. But I don't think Drew knew that. How would Drew know? Would he have learned that from Twitch? Doubt. Gotta actually show up. Does free wedding. Armageddon. Holy moly. That's crazy. Hi Cam. How's it going? No way I forgot JD's name. Wow. You know that there's a command for that, right? I named him too? Yeah, you did. You actually did, Gam. But you forgot already. What a horrible father. Yeah. Oh my god. JQ, he says. Is this what Gam going to a keyboard meetup does to him? He knows JQ but not JD anymore? I see how it is. Joey Quinn only. You think I don't know who JQ is? Come on. I know JQ. Everyone knows JQ. Rescind the father title? Oh boy. Oh boy. Is this what it's come to? Fashion elitist? The fuck? What are you guys talking about? He was really tall. Played League with him, I threw. He is tall, yes. JQ is tall. This guy. Oh. What? Okay, that's not the same person I thought of. Never mind. There's only one person I think of when it's JQ and it's related to the community. And it's a person who is really into artisans. Who also has been in the community for like as long as like, I don't know, Pudsey or something. I've been too active on his Discord, got an unemployed role, I see. I think you should see his Instagram, Diego. I mean, I can click on it. Hold on, let me see. I hate fashion. Brooklyn NPC. Oh, he's one of those people. That's cool. His fashion looks very warm. It feels like if you wear that in the summer, you're gonna die. You're gonna have a heat stroke and die. The real question is, does he ride? The real question is, does he ride on the subway with those clothes? That's the real question. He does? Okay. I respect it. Actually dying in the name of fashion. That's cool. I respect it. I wouldn't do it myself, but good for them. New York City subway too hot in the summer to do that. Specifically the stations. It's not even about the train. I feel the pragmatism. Fashion too fickle. Fashion's cool, but it's difficult. There's a lot of pain involved in being a true fashionista. Well, actually, I guess not for everyone, but yeah. You get my drift. Astro is bitching at me asking if it's text plus icon. It is text plus icon, yes. Isn't Astro in the server? Did he leave? If he left, then he won't know, yeah. But if he's still in the server, he can just check the pins in the thread. You can tell him that. Did Astro leave? I don't know. You tell me. I have no idea. I don't check whether people leave or not. I don't give a shit. He said no. CBA scrolling. I mean, it takes like 2 clicks. But okay, that's fine. I'm still there, Diego. I know Kim. So the thing is, I remember when people leave only on the day of that happens, and I'm like paying attention, but then I forget quickly after if they like did leave because they just needed like server space or they just left for good. Never remember if they like came back or not. Admittedly, there are a few people that I always see coming, like, going in and coming back out and then, like, doing that all over again, like, many times a year. Understandably. Can't waste your valuable server space, folder space with my server. It's cursed. Washed. What's the latest on GMK Blue Alert? Check the pins. But I mean, it's happening soon is basically all I'm saying. Has several kits. And yeah. Soon TM. Very soon TM-ish. Server space is a pain? Yeah, for real. Well, I guess it depends. Some people are more practical than others. Not me, I guess. I have 3 alts in Diego chord. That's cool. You know, Mr. Kupo, I've always been curious. I've always been like, I should set up double counter on the server just for fun. Just to see what's good. Just to see who the people who would even bother with that shit would be. Diego, have you tried dyeing polycar films? No. Does it have minivan support? Actually, yes. Actually, 4-key 40s is something that we will be adding to, that will be added to compatibility. Because we do wanted to expand in for small board support, and I think at this point in 2024 there are more than just a handful of sets. I mean, more than a handful of boards really in the small board community that support more. Like, it's become a little bit more standardized, I think. Not too much, but I mean, it's much better than years ago. So 4-key 40s is definitely something that we did consider, and it's being added to compatibility. So yeah, I mean, it also doesn't cost much, so. Diego, should we run some marbles? I have more keycaps to give away. Can you give away your set of classic retro to me? Hi. Alright, yeah, sure, we can run some marbles. I can give away PVT Taro? Okay, yeah, sure. You want to do it? We can do it after I'm done with this. Like at the very end. Is that good? .40 server bullying works slowly but surely. I mean, honestly, I don't really care too much for it, but vendors ask for it, and also I feel like it's just whatever. It doesn't really hurt anybody at this point. Can someone give me hydro novelties? Oh, hydro novelties. Nathan's subathon is on the 10th? 10th? That's in 3 days. That's very soon. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so used to building 65s with the full corner blocker, I mean the corner key, that I soldered the switch and nobody told me until now. I mean, actually nobody told me at all. I just noticed. I was like, wait a minute. It's fine, at least it's just 2 pins. Yeah. I was like, right. There's a corner switch. that I shouldn't be soldering in. Alright. Reminds me of the one time Nathan built a GON PCB and the USB port was on the opposite side. Oof. Oh. Ouch. Ouch. That sucks. Big time. Streamer and autopilot? Yeah, pretty much. Where are the little, they here? Yeah. Lamp just does fake giveaways anyway. Yeah, where's the good stuff, dude? Is GMK WAF from drop the same as like everywhere else? Cause like drop, where's everywhere else though? Where do you even see it everywhere else? What's everywhere else? But I guess the answer is basically yes. Lily? Oh, I see. Bottom USB port, bottom side USB port thing. That's a bummer. I don't know WAP yet, so just not sure where the. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're all from drop. Yeah. If you're buying from drop, I would say they do sales. I mean, they used to do sales on drop on WAP fairly often. But I guess they haven't done it as much since DCX release, just because I guess there's no incentive as much to do the sales. So I think you can always buy WAF for pretty cheap, secondhand though. So I would probably consider that option too, because there are a lot of people who have a lot of WAB, and there's just a lot of WAB out there in general. So I would consider that. Stocking WAB is the only redeemable thing drop does. They've been doing it for a minute, I guess. Yeah, lots of people sell on their retail, so yeah. Just get Black Snail. Black Snail's a pretty nice set too. I have actually been meaning to see if Black Snail would go on sale or something sometime. That'd be cool. It's a nice set. I mean, pretty much just like WAP, but a little, I guess, a little bit warmer on the alphas, right? Can we get a close-up on the new beige BBC? Oh, the one in the tray over there. Yeah, give me a sec. You on that beige kick? Do you like new GMK texture? I don't mind it. It's a little bit more gritty than the previous ones, but I don't mind it. Actually, they actually had a grittier version at the beginning, and they got better over time. They kind of like sort of like dialed it back a little. It's like smoother than like at the very beginning when they first changed the texture. But yeah, I don't really mind it. I think eventually it'll shine, so it's fine. This one, GMK made new molds. No, I mean they're just adjusting the way they do their sandblasting, right? This one, Lily, I think it's pretty cute. little dusty. Has a little like kind of looks like it has a little bit of like eyebrows. Pretty cute. All right. Let's go ahead and it's into the case now. So that. And where is the here? WAP shine through was really gritty. Yeah, WAP shine through. Yeah, WAP shine through was pretty gritty. Yeah, I do remember seeing that. Any opinions on if the backplate on the 910s changed the sound, and if so, which one do you like the most? Some people say they like the heavier materials more in Viz. If you're asking about that specifically, some people prefer the steel or copper or whatever. I think any of the heavier materials are kind of similar in density though. So I feel like you can't go wrong with whichever you pick out of those. Like over alu, I guess, if you're going to get a second backplate anyhow. Because it's just gonna act like a weight. Yeah, the stainless steel one. Yeah, some people like the stainless. Yeah, I've heard people like the stainless steel ones. Not sure between alu or brass. Yeah, I mean alu. I think between brass and steel is pretty similar. I think you're gonna get pretty similar results. I think that's how I think about it. Like any of the heavier materials, I feel like you're gonna encounter pretty similar results, cause it's just a sheet of metal. It's not like you're changing the actual position of it either. So as long as it's just the heavier of the material, it'll be different. How though? I feel like you just need to try it to know empirically. All right, that's done. Need to get the screws for this. Did I miss any other things, questions? Don't think so. I saw David said, I want to design a set with a new PBS profile gonna be succulent themed called GMK Sucks. That's so funny. The new PBS profile honestly was pretty nice when I tried it. I actually enjoyed it quite a lot. At least for a uniform profile, it was quite enjoyable. Alright, next would be the weight and then the back. So weight first. back plate. This one's aluminum. Alright. Is this the Victory unit? I don't know, but it basically is from that batch, yeah. Like, it has the colorful back weight. It was sourced aftermarket, so I don't know if it was sourced... I don't think it was sourced through Victory. I think it was just sourced aftermarket like that. From somebody maybe who got it from that same batch, maybe FNF or something like that. But, don't really know the exact details of it. As far as, like... which exact batch or like what source, but I heard it was legit. But yeah, there it is, build up. Shuang would do something like that. Anyway, there it is, very pretty. The multicolor application on this is actually super clean looking. I think I like how it's applied a little bit more. It looks a little bit smoother, the application of the multicolor, compared to like the V2C weight. I think the V2C weight had a bit more like streaking, a little bit more like color shift sort of going on. This one's a little bit more even, pretty smooth texture wise. Almost feels not polished, but it feels very smooth. Yeah. Alright, so is Sam still involved in making these, or is someone running his design for him? He designs, but yeah, vendors run stuff for the most part. Sam is pretty busy just having his own life, basically. But I mean, he is involved in the keyboard community still, and he does designs and he does a lot of collab work and stuff. So yeah. All right, so we got a few key set options. We of course, I think someone else suggested Handerbyte earlier. I think it was Kill Switch. We also have, you know, good old Wob, of course. We have, I don't know. I guess you guys can feel free to name some sets if you want to see something else that's not Wob, but we can just go with Wob. By the way. What are you drinking? I'm just drinking some roasted oolong, I think. Roasted oolong tea. Black snail, I don't have. I actually don't. I mean, I was saying I kind of want to pick it up if it were on sale, but I don't have black snail. Cafe, I don't have. Never liked that set that much for different reasons, but never picked it up. Only artisans. Roasted tea is nice. I love roasted tea. Yeah, it's very good. Mama Hoo Hoo, hello. How's it going? Carbon? Yeah, we could do carbon. Carbon could be fun. Carbon is fun. Yeah. On black, it's a little different feeling compared to like gray, for example. Olivia? We could do Olivia. Yeah. Dracula. Dracula's a nice set. Yeah. Dracula's a good set on black as well. All right. So we have a few options. Let's see. I'll take one from David, and I'll put a few for a vote. I don't have lavender on black. That's not a set I picked up. I don't know why my what the heck is? Why is my KMac not typing it? Sometimes it happens where it. Oh, I see. That's why. Shoot. Too many things plugged into the same hub. I think that's what it is. Too many things plugged in. Let Kiwi choose. Kiwi's busy, pretty much not caring about whatever I'm doing. It's basically what his life is like right now. Pretty sure. Alright. Finer things I don't have, unfortunately. So yeah. Alright, I'll give you guys a few sets. Maybe I'll add an option from maybe a few ideas. Let's see. So I'll do key sets. So obviously there's wob. Someone said carbon, so let's put carbon. I think CVA suggested Dracula. Mama Hoo Hoo suggested Olivia. I'll just put that on, and then I'll put one more. I think a set that could be alright on this. Give me one sec. Huh. That's a wob variant, so maybe not. I do have like wob red silver, like for example, but meh. Not feeling it that much. Oh, I think someone. I think the other day, I saw a pretty. Hold up. Yeah, I'm not really feeling any of those. Terra Drive, Slasher. How about Keyboard Co? Haven't seen that in a while. Alright, there's a poll. You redeemed? Oh, too late. I was already on my mood to make a poll, so I'll give you your points back if you want. Where's your redeem? I don't even see it. Oh, here. And here. Alright, y'all vote. Let me know how it goes. Vote wob or you pretty much hate keyboards. That's a fun one. I mean, I'll be putting wob back on anyway at some point, so. Ooh, Drax colors with the weight might be yummy. Oh, that's true. It's actually pretty true. Oh, I'm actually surprised Keyboard Co's votes are going up pretty high. That's actually a set that I don't see people vote for much. But I'll let y'all do your thing. Wob fatigue is real? That's true though. Yeah, I mean, wob is wob. You know, wob is like classic, clean. It's good. It's always good to have one black keyboard with a wob. It just looks nice. Made by Dell. Wow, Keyboard Co. All right, Keyboard Co. All right, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Keyboard Co. Haven't seen this set in a minute. Oh, actually, Diego needs gray on black. I actually do have gray and black. I actually got a set of gray and black. I forgot to suggest it because I just forgot about it. And also, no one said it. No one mentioned it at all. I'm keeping my gray and black in the closet forever. Nice. If I shine it, I'll have to buy another one from Vala, and no way. I mean, you could just buy from literally anybody else, maybe? Why not consider just buying it from literally any other person on planet Earth? Drew, I don't even know why you would ask me to do that when you know what's gonna go on the saver. You already know. You already know. I don't even know why you bother asking. There's only one option to put on the saver. And Pogert would be happy about it, I'm sure. Oh. Took you a minute there. Yogurt. Yogurt. Well, maybe next time. Maybe next time. It's okay. Maybe you'll see it sometime. Our good old low contrast set Keyboard Co. Well, actually in person it looks a lot better than it does on camera, to be quite frank with you. On camera it looks very low contrast, especially with the reflection, but in person it's a lot better. I would want to rerun this set with GMK's new texture for the Legends. I think it'll work well. Actually, yeah, you might be right. Actually, I think that would actually work out fine. Maybe it would help a little bit. Yeah, I don't know. Not 100% sure. Alright, Artisan's Voice, I'm not sure if I have anything teal like this. Let's see, I have some... Ooh, actually, you know what? Let's see. So, I have some colored ones over here. So, this, I think actually the Migland Prage works pretty well for it because it has like the teal and some extra colors. I think the rest are a little bit not a bit off in the colors. I think. Let me see if I can get some more stuff. Maybe a GAF artisan? Yeah, let me go get some other caps. This needs gray resin. If you're not gonna do accent enter, oh, we could do accent enter and do with something gray. Actually, yeah, we can explore the possibilities there. Actually, the gray accent could actually work pretty well. So gray accent. and then maybe work with some different options. Let me bring some different caps. I'll be right back. Steel GAF from Kmac. I wouldn't do the corgi, but let me see. If that's the last option, we can do that. But BRB. Alright, I got a few caps here that I had some teal in them. They are a little bit different, but since Drew did suggest the gray option, I do have an OG Trash Panda here. That's not necessarily the same gray, but it's gray. And we got some teal that are like kind of more like Hyperfuse theme, but probably go well with this. So we'll use the teal on this side, and then I have this Grimace. This is a prototype, I guess. It's very small, so it'll go nicely on the bottom row. So I'll keep it at that, and I'll move these guys away here. Alright, the last peep of KB and Co running was from November last year. If you falls through, can you run it? Who was gonna run it anyway? I thought KB and Co was a Switch No Lee set. I thought Switch No Lee kind of had his hands on it. Yeah, I think let him figure it out. It's his set. They say it was in the works, but it's been almost a year. Well, then it's been a year. Alright, so there it is. Pretty nice. Alright, let's try this out though. Alright, let's try this out, guys. We have this built up. Want to look at it from the side? You can see it from here if you want. There it is. Keyboard Co. on a black GAF 910. Let's give this a shot. Alright, let's stop the music. Almost forgot. Alright, here we go. So we got MX Blacks on aluminum, as per usual. No foam, TXAP steps, and GMK Keyboard Co. for the key set. And let's give it a shot. Good old keyboard sounding keyboard with MX Blacks on alu. Sounds pretty good. A little bit of space on the interior, so the sound kind of develops, and then some people might consider it hollow. I think it's fine, but it's pretty typical top mount sound. Here are the mods. There it is. Good old MX Blacks on alu. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so any questions, anything else? Just wanted to know about it. Let's take a closer look if you want. So here, closer look at the GAF 910 with TGR GAF 910 with Keyboard Co. So with R5 bottom row. Of course, we do have some other caps there, but it's like that. It's a big fat mod pipe. How wrong you are. There's our multicolor weight. Looks sweet. There's the bottom. It says TGR on one side, 910 on the other. And then it has really cool line art by grimy as fuck caps, GAF caps. Which is actually a graph inspired from his art background and graffiti. And there's our badge and weight. Very sweet. If you wanted to see it. Nothing else on the desk. That's how it looks. Very nice and clean. But yeah, looks good. And I can show it from the top if you want. Blue Alert R2 will be free from the mod pipe till this garage, right? It will be there. Unfortunately, I do have to keep mod pipe and mod tilde somewhere, so it will be there, unfortunately. As much as I wanted to do what I did with Dolchar 5, which is, so for Dolchar 5, I actually put mod tilde and mod pipe in the extension kit. I forced people to basically have to purchase the extension kit if they wanted it. The base kit had alpha only, alpha color pipe and tilde only, but I don't think I can do that in 2024 when a group buy performance is questionable. Yeah, so at least back when Dolchar 5 ran, it was a little bit easier to do that, but yeah, not anymore, I think. Yeah, here it is, GAF 910. Very sweet looking board, honestly. It's one of the, I would say it's my favorite iteration of the 910s as far as like uniqueness goes with the art and whatnot. Centered USB-C port for a 65, looks good. Just very sleek side profile and aesthetics. This with WAV, of course, looks spectacular. But fun sets like this also look good, so. Yeah. Please don't put a 1.5U delete in there. The 1.5U R2 key is a backspace key. It says backspace on it, not delete. If you were curious. It's a text only legend that says backspace for the you're talking about the split backspace, right? Yeah, it says backspace, not delete. Oh, Mr. Frank, hello. Mr. Inomushiki, how's it going? How are you doing? How are things coming along? How are you these days? Just got home from a long day, but ready for type test. Oh, I just did a type test, but I can do one just for you, Mr. Frank. If you want to listen to it, I'll keep the fan on. It's kind of warm, but I'll do it just for you. you know, classic MX Blacks on Alu. So yeah, what you would expect. What's your opinion? MX2A, they're very smooth. I would say they're actually smoother than the Hyperglide ones, as far as the shape out of, like, just straight out of the box. I personally am just, in terms of Cherry MX switches, I'm generally always a proponent of doing lube spring swap film, regardless. Because also, first of all, factory lube application's always not super consistent, right? Second, usually isn't up to par to what I want, so I personally prefer just going all the way with the modding. But I have heard of people using them stock if they like the spring weight. In the case of MX Blacks, too heavy, but for other switches like reds or maybe like browns or something, like, people are okay with the lighter weighting, so they go ahead and use it stock. And I've heard people feel okay about it too, but generally speaking, I'll say it's probably the smoothest stock switch from Cherry MX that has come out. But it's still a Cherry MX switch, so it still I think needs a little bit of cherry picking, not as much as before. And now that there's like unlubed versions, I guess you know, you're pretty much obligated to mod. But yeah, they're like really nice. Like, I feel like I personally think it's pretty pointless to buy vintage, for example, nowadays. Like, there's so many good new switches now. If you want to pursue vintage, fine. You know, you can spend a premium, get it. But I personally find it rather pointless to basically burn through the money and the cherry picking and the modding. Not to mention, like, a lot of the vintage out there is also like 3-pin. Same with like the whole retooled Hyperglide batch kind of thing. Is the variance is too high that it does not feel worthwhile pursuing. But I think the MX2As, like, right now as they're coming out, they're very good for Cherry MX switches. So I'm a big fan. Yeah, I mean, if you want Cherry MX, you'll be satisfied with them. They're very smooth. They're very nice. Yeah, the bar is definitely low. Yeah. Do we do our giveaway now? Oh yes, I had actually forgotten about it. So yes, we do it now. Now is the time. Let me get marbles opened up. So let me get that ready while you send me any deets that I need to know. Yeah. Marbles on stream. Just getting that ready. Yes, Mr. Lamp recently had a pretty big haul of key sets come in, right? From some kind of big liquidation, and he's very generous in giving away a set. So let me get marbles open now. Oh wow. They have some kind of big update, so let me just wait for that to be done. It should be, it's like a third done, but let me just wait for that. We can just chill and chat for a little. So Lamb, what was it that you were giving away? A set of was it PVT Taro, I think you said? GMK Charred Orange. I actually don't love that set. It's basically Ski Data, but I think Ski Data does it better. But that's just me. Yeah. Wrong, Charred Orange is older, so they did it better. True, I guess. Where's CEO? Use Chopstick asks. I actually don't know. I think he's just chilling out there. He might just be napping and sleeping, so I actually don't know where he is. Okay, is marbles ready yet? Okay, it's like almost done. Okay, it's done. Alright. Marbles on the stream. Okay, it's supposedly launching. Just waiting for it to open up. Takes a while for it to open after it updates. Come on, marbles. We're waiting. OG ski data only from the actual board. I think the original one is just German only, right? If I recall. I think that's right. Wow. What the heck, marbles? Come on. Pretty sure it's just ISO. Yeah, that's what I remember it to be. I don't know why marbles is like awfully slow to open. Where are you? I'm gonna check my. Hello? Wow, it's like struggle busing. The computer is struggle busing, rather. Ah, there, finally. God. There it is. Okay. Signing in. Continue. Alright. There's marbles. Race. Community maps. Let's do, oh no. Random. This looks fine. Reverse, scatter, daydream. 53% elimination with 3 minutes. Okay, that sounds good. Alright. Poggers. Alright, I actually don't know what shipping is like. I think it's US shipping covered, maybe? Maybe not. But you can do exclamation play to join. If I win, I'll just randomize it to a random winner. And yeah, I think that's about it. So exclamation play to join for a set of PVT Taro, if I recall correctly. And yeah, this is being given away by Mr. Lamp KB. He's still in the chat. Oh, he's right there. Yeah. So set up PVT Taro with Con US covered and international. Well, you pay the difference. Look at all these lurkers. Yeah, hello lurkers. They all show up here? Sorta. Alright, let's give it a 1 minute countdown now. So if you join, you join. If you miss it, you miss it. Alright, raid starts in a minute. We got this kind of big bowl sort of thing. And then you fall through it. And then you fall through this thing. And then you trickle down this inverse this pyramid thingy. And then you go through different paths, which I believe end up, some of them will end up in, I think you might die from some of these. And then you go through this kind of straight way with some obstacles. Excuse me. Get trickle down here again and fall down this windy path all the way until the end. Alright, so let's get it started. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Alright. Let's go. We got 26 players here racing to the oh, it's like a little oh wow, okay, everyone's flying down here. Everyone fell onto this section over here quickly. Down this bowl, discriminate, and hammer brother and instigator in the first 3. Actually, just Steven and JRG are in the first 3. Dr. Killswitch somehow falls out of that section and falls into the path down to the abyss. Discriminate here quickly following the left path down the bowl, and JRG falling down the middle, and JRG takes the first spot rather quickly. Lightning keywords, that random guy died. Gam dead. Rivius in second. Discriminate slowly rolling down on third, with Hammer Brother falling right behind. JRG though, very safely just rolling down this hill, not hitting any obstacles in particular. Rivius and Discriminate kind of trying to follow through. I saw Frank and Kim die over there. Hammer Brother and Insty, Drua over there in 5th or so. JRG here quickly. Ooh, actually got stuck in the first obstacle with Rivius falling right behind. Now, Rivius and JRG sort of battling here for the first place, but Rivius falling a little bit more quickly than JRG. And then we have JRG actually coming out first, with Rivius falling right behind the Hammer Brother in third. Hammer Brother takes over second place. Discriminate following on fourth, and Insty, Just Steven, and Neten following here right behind them. JRG quickly racing on the track in first, not hitting any obstacles, just woozing through. And then here is the pegboard of potential death. Hammer Brother and JRG make it through. Rivius, Discriminate, and Insty are about to. JRG falls off the singular path, as well as Hammer Brother. It looks like here is where you can actually die quite easily if you go off. Rivius in first place, with Insty falling right behind. Discriminate on third. Rivius here going on first, about to reach the end, with Insty falling behind. There's a peg over there. There's some obstacles here going around this round, like cylindrical cone kind of thing, with Insty and Rivius actually on the same exact spot. So who will win? Discriminate follows on third. Neten, you win on 5th. Rivius, Insty actually gets stuck, and Rivius makes it first into the finish line. Congratulations, Rivius. Insty got stuck twice, I think. And Discriminate and Insty actually make it pretty much in second place simultaneously. Ewan, Neten, Mr. Matt over here behind, and Conan for 7th place. We have I Am Only Who I Am and Shonas. And Mr. Kupo making it to the finish line in 10th. There's Henber 8 over there, but doesn't look like they'll make it through the firewall of death that you can see over there. And I think it's gonna catch up with them. Yep, it caught up with them. Kupo, is Kupo gonna make it before the firewall actually kills him? Yep, Kupo makes it. GG. Congratulations, Rivius. Congrats. Wait, where can I see the... Where's the chat thingy? Or the chat display? Oh, it doesn't show here anymore. It used to show, but whatever. Anyway, congrats, Rivius. So Rivius, do you claim PVT Taro from Mr. Lamp? KB. Stuck? Yeah. Clam. Alright, Lamp, make sure you send some Bostonian clams instead of PVT Taro. Alright, congratulations, Rivius. You can DM Mr. Lamp. Clamp. Yeah. Clamp? Concrete Deathmat designer Clamp? I'm sending rose gold Crin. Rose gold Crin. Rip. Alright. Is it built with Pinocchos though? Alright, congrats, Rivius. Alright folks, let us wrap this up. It's almost midnight here. But once again, thank you so much. This was the GAF 910 that we built today. The back. When's the next stream? Should be probably next week. I'm a bit busy this weekend. So I'll probably be back next week for something else. Yeah. So probably next week. You probably won't see me for the rest of this week and the weekend. Most likely not. So yeah, probably next week. I'll see you guys next week. Let me see if there is anybody to raid at the moment. Thrash and Tony actually is currently live, building a Forever 65. Alright, yeah, we can go and raid Thrash and Tony, who is currently doing a Forever 65 build. Alright folks, I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, a great weekend, and lastly, once again, as always, thank you so much for all your support. This is a I guess this is not technically a tough time for me, but it is a difficult time in terms of me. I'm trying to get employed ASAP. But in the meantime, I appreciate all your support. I'll try to do more things on stream and whatnot. I'm just trying to keep myself busy doing stuff. But I do have intentions on doing a bunch more. Like I want to do like a giveaway focused event where I'm like doing like a build-a-thon sort of thing. So I'm just building keyboards, giving away stuff. I want to build some personal boards too. I want to get to some other personal projects here and there. Of course, Blue Alert is happening soon, so I hope you guys can get to support Blue Alert Round 2 in GMK, coming through 2 novel keys. It will likely be coming this coming month in September, so it will be pretty soon. We will be announcing details. I'll be posting to Keycaps and whatnot once all the kitting, pricing, renders, all that stuff is ready. But once you see that, I hope you guys can get to support the set. I know it's a classic boring set, but hopefully good enough to spice it up on your key set collection. Alright folks, take care of yourselves. I'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend and good night. What is a Cherry TKL board? It's a KMac LE. Bye.